Positivity is supposed to help you, so why does it sometimes make you feel worse? Why does quote unquote just staying positive feel heavy instead of freeing? For many people, positivity doesn't feel uplifting. It feels like pressure, and that pressure isn't psychological weakness. It's a nervous system response. When you're told to stay positive, your body doesn't hear encouragement. It hears correction. It hears and feels, how I feel right now must not be acceptable. And the nervous system does not respond well to correction. It responds to safety. The manifesting state is not created through emotional correction. It emerges when the nervous system feels safe enough to stop bracing and tensing up. That's why forcing positivity never stabilizes it. This is why so many people burn out on manifestation. Not because they're too negative, but because they're trying to override their own biology. Forced positivity asks you to abandon your current emotional state before it feels safe to release it. And when the body feels pushed, it braces. Not because you're broken, but because it thinks you're under threat. Here's the distinction most people miss. The manifesting state isn't just about positivity. It's actually about regulating your inner baseline. It's settled. It's not cheerful. It's not high energy. It's not motivational. It's neutral. And a neutral state tells the nervous system there is nothing to fix. And when there's nothing to fix, the system relaxes. And when it relaxes, identity stabilizes. That inner stabilization is what shifts reality, not emotional hype. Notice, this is also why affirmations feel heavy for some people. It's not the words themselves, it's the gap between the words and the state you're currently in. When that gap feels too wide, the body resists. You're not rejecting abundance, you're rejecting pressure. Think about this. If someone tells you to calm down while you're anxious, does it calm you? Or does it make you feel misunderstood? Calm cannot be demanded. It has to be allowed. The same is true for positivity. When positivity is forced, the nervous system tightens. When positivity is natural, the nervous system barely registers it. This is why the manifesting state feels almost boring. There's no emotional performance, no constant mood management, no pressure to feel better than you do. Wayne Dyer described alignment as allowing, not striving. Neville Goddard spoke about naturalness being the feeling of, this is just the way things are now. Neither Dyer nor Goddard taught emotional suppression. They taught emotional resolution. Here's how you know you're actually stabilized. You're not policing your emotions. You're not correcting every thought. You're not afraid of feeling off for a moment, because your identity doesn't collapse just because your emotion fluctuates. Positivity becomes effortless after you allow the state to settle, not before. When identity stabilizes, optimism appears naturally, not as a strategy, as a byproduct. This is why pressure disappears. When manifestation starts working, you're no longer trying to become someone else. You're no longer performing alignment. You're simply being who you already chose to be on the inside. The nervous system relaxes when it is no longer being managed, and relaxation is what allows reality to materialize. That relaxed baseline is the manifesting state. Not emotional intensity, not constant optimism, stability. You don't need to be positive. You need to be settled. Because when your manifesting state stabilizes, positivity stops feeling like pressure and starts feeling natural. Subscribe and enter your manifesting state.